When does the architect expect it will be finished?
We've made ambitious plans, Humphrey said, so of course the building work will take time. Probably several months. Then the house must be furnished exactly to our liking. But we will certainly have taken full possession of it come springtime, and we should be feeling thoroughly at home here by next summer.
In time for my birthday in August.
In plenty of time for your birthday. By August, I'm sure we'll feel as though we've lived here all our lives.
Then I shall insist upon holding a celebration second to none. A party everyone will remember as the best they ever attended. We will invite your nephew, the king, and everyone who is anyone at court. We'll show them how to have a wonderful day, far away from dreary old Westminster or dull old Windsor, and all in celebration of my birthday. Eleanor skipped a step or two in delight, thrilled at the thought of a glittering royal event in the presence of the king, where she was the centre of attention. Walking beside her, Humphrey regarded her rapture with a smile. He knew the work would take time, though teams of builders were already hard at work. Extending the existing house and creating a bigger and better structure as befitted the nobility of its inhabitants. The detailed plans that he had discussed with his architects included tranquil gardens on all sides, as far as the eye could see. These had already been planted, so as to be fully mature by the following year, and shady river walks were dotted with sweetly scented, rose-covered arbours. Behind the main building was a spacious tilt-yard, where an audience of 100 or more could be seated to watch a joust, and beyond that, 200 acres of parkland offered the opportunity for sports, hawking, and hunting of all kinds. With its soothing architecture, the house would welcome all who visited, and the high wall which surrounded the whole estate would ensure complete privacy and safety for the guests. Though it was less than an hour's journey downriver from Westminster, it could have been 100 miles away.
This will be an enchanting place, Humphrey enthused, as he and Eleanor neared the imposing main entrance, with their guards and attendants following at a respectful distance. We'll fill it with good fellowship, and with poetry we'll dance to the finest music. Our discourse will be with astronomers, astrologers, philosophers, writers.
And what of entertainments, Humphrey? Will we have masks and dancing? Eleanor asked, seeing it all in her mind's eye.
We'll have all manner of entertainments, feasting, singing, jousting. And we shall take pleasure in the talents of the most skilled entertainers, the best poets and musicians.
And will you read to me, Humphrey?
Of course. What would you like to hear? Floris and Blanchefleur? Kinghorn? Havelock the Dane?
Yes, maybe. Or perhaps some of John Gower's work. I'm very fond of the Confessio Amantis. And you must read me Chaucer's Parliament of Fowls on St. Valentine's Day. But it doesn't matter which. I love them all.
And I love you,
Humphrey said, bending his head to whisper in her ear. Especially when the happy ending to a romantic story puts you in the mood for a little romance of your own. Humphrey, she said, stopping for a moment and standing quite still. How long do you think it will be before we can use our bedchamber here for its proper purpose?
Sleeping, you mean?
He teased her. Oh, Humphrey, you know exactly what I mean.
Alas, my lady, said Humphrey with mock regret, but until our love nest is prepared and ready for us, there is little we can do about what we both desire. We will have to wait until tonight, when we have returned to Westminster.
You are easily dissuaded, sir, Eleanor rebuked him, pretending annoyance by gently smacking his hand. Then, turning her face up to his, she gave him the look he knew so well. Her eyes, a deep shade of grey which darkened towards the outer rim of the iris, took on a sultry quality, and the corners of her generous mouth began to twitch in a smile. Then the pink tip of her tongue appeared and traced the arc of her upper lip. He knew the signal.